Brexiteer. Alice Grant lashed out at the EU's chief Brexit negotiator Michel Barnier as she accused the Frenchman of treating the UK as an ex-colony in the ongoing trade talks. Speaking to Express, the Brexit Party supporter and passionate campaigner for a clean Brexit urged Prime Minister Boris Johnson to stand up to the belittling negotiating tactics shown by Michel Barnier in the trade talks with the UK. Alice Grant, 19, said, "I think the government has every right to stand up firm for British interests and to ensure that we can leave as a whole sovereign nation. All we're really asking for is to be negotiated with and treated as an equal sovereign entity, not like an ex-colony." And Barnier, on many occasions, has belittled us in these negotiations. He said things like, "You're just a small nation and we're this big giant bloc." When in actual fact, our market is very valuable and it's the EU who are approaching a financial crisis in the Eurozone. So I think that they, in fact, have less bargaining power than we do, and we must just be strong and be clear and stick to what would be best for our nation. Hopefully we can find a compromise, but if not, I think the WTO option has never looked better. Ms. Grant said the UK should not accept an extension of the transition period past December 2020 under any circumstance. On Wednesday, Boris Johnson has said he is absolutely confident the EU will see sense after Theresa May sought assurances over access to security data as part of the government's Brexit talks. Tory former Prime Minister Mrs May called on Mr Johnson during PMQs to provide reassurance that as from January 1, 2021, the UK will have access to the quantity and quality of data it currently has. Mrs May reeled off a list of notable databases to which the UK currently enjoys access, adding none of which I believe should require the ECJ jurisdiction in the UK. Mr Johnson replied, "That depends. I am afraid on the outcome of our negotiations, as she knows well." Speaking during PMQs, Mrs May asked, "He has rightly been focusing on keeping people safe, but that task goes beyond COVID-19.